Creo que sí estamos bien. Dale. Nos la jugamos. Dale. Se parece muchísimo.
Judging by their clothes, they appear to be phantom Hyperboreans from the distant past.
Se parece muchísimo a lo de cuando entramos justo a sacar la médula lunar de el lugar donde estaba escondido la primera vez que estábamos con el hermano, pues. ¿Sí nos entenderán?
Sorry, that's probably a weird question, huh? How do we explain this?
Yep.
The moons are long gone, and their goddesses are dead. Their names no longer mean anything. When a new moon goddess is born, we will surely know her name. We have
Sabremos
used
su
every
nombre.
last resource at our disposal. All that remains is to wait, patiently and quietly.
O sea, sabían que iban a hacer una nueva diosa lunar, pero eso es todo.
Were the people of the past all this devout? It looks like this phantom doesn't intend to converse with us any further.
Surely the new moon goddess he speaks of must be Colombina. Alas, Kuthar's birth came long after the age in which he lived.
Falta mucho para que llegue su salvación.
But, maybe if we find a phantom from a more recent age, they might know Colombina's real name.
True. Keep an eye out. We should be able to tell which era they're from by the clothes they wear.
¿Por qué no dices nada?
Yeah, you've been pretty talkative this whole time. What changed?
Oh, nothing. I'm fine. You all make good points. When the Hyperboreans speak of moon goddesses, they mean the three from truly ancient times. I can't imagine they would know anything about our current moon goddess. There once was a time when the moon goddesses blessed them greatly and protected them from harm. So, when the war between the gods and dragons plunged the world into
La guerra de
chaos,
los arcontes.
it seems they looked once more to the moons for help, praying for a new goddess to be born.
Yeah, that checks out.
Let's continue on. Who knows what else we may discover?
Sha. Let's go. ¿Dónde estará su nombre?
There's a door blocking this path.
Not a problem. Try this.
¿Qué? ¿Qué hago con esto? ¿Qué? Ah.
Whoa! How did that door suddenly collapse?
This device was maintaining the door's integrity. Remove the core, and the device stops working.
Is this our destination?
Impressive.
More precisely, this is a device that will help us reach our destination. Let's go. We still have a long distance to cover.
Vaya, vaya, Tacubaya. Ush. Esto. ¿Pero por qué? Ay. Nice.
Let's try that device again. Remember the door from earlier?
So it works in reverse too.
Ah. Es como si ellos tuvieran el poder de controlar
The humans
el pasado y el
we see are all
presente.
phantoms, but the monsters are real. What a fascinating place.
There'll be plenty of time to admire it later.
Be silent. To dust.
Forest fly! I swear by my sword!
Get back! The abyss is burning.
Gotcha!
Close your eyes.
Oh, me emocioné.
Ooh, there's a whole bunch of artwork in here. Seems pretty old. Nicole, this is probably your area of expertise. What do all these paintings mean?
Let me see. To understand these murals requires some knowledge of the history surrounding the War of Funerary Flame. I shared a little of this with Lauma before.
Yes, I think I follow. The dispute between the Moon Sisters, the transformation by Nibelung.
Suena que será largo de contar. ¿Qué tal si nos lo cuentas más tarde? La del fondo se parece a Colombina, pero por atrás. Porque aparte recordemos esto, terminamos viendo de que o sea, eran 3 lunas, ¿okay? Decían que eran 3 lunas. Pero la roja, la luna roja, era de mentira. No existía de verdad. Era un cadáver, pues. So...
Oh no, it's no trouble. I'd be delighted to share the tale again.
Alright then.
Tevat's 3 moons and their goddesses were brought into being by the will of Nibelung, the then ruler of Tevat.
Nibelungo.
But when the heavenly principles came, they changed the world completely, down to its very foundations. The moon goddesses were nowhere near strong enough to challenge this entity. But the heavenly principles did not view them as heretical entities that had to be removed. Essentially, the 3
Se la estaban
moons
dejando viendo
existed to
felizmente.
keep this planet alive and
En el Inter.
operational, which did not directly conflict with the heavenly principles' aims. Nevertheless, the inherent precariousness of this arrangement would soon be revealed.
Nibelung returned. Yes.
He did, and thus began the War of Funerary Flame, a
Nibelungo y el
battle
orden
for
celestial.
dominance between Nibelung and the heavenly principles.
Nibelungo era un dragón.
Discord would soon emerge between the 3 moon sisters. One would voice the opinion that they should follow Nibelung, for it was he who first hung the moons in the sky. Another would argue that taking sides in the conflict would only bring the world closer to ruin. There was no telling where it would lead, especially since their creator had returned, bearing the perilous power of the
Regresó, pero
abyss.
con el abismo.
Nibelung would eventually discover their disloyalty. He had all 3 imprisoned before transforming the moons into weapons with which to fight against the heavenly principles.
Eran armas.
Weapons?
Yes, the very moons that had once defended the planet became instruments of death and destruction, striking terror into the hearts of all living things. And although the heavenly principles and the 3 moon sisters had once been at peace, it now seemed that the moons posed an unacceptable threat to Tevat. It is possible that the heavenly principles did not know of the goddess's imprisonment. If so, the weaponization of the moons would surely have been viewed as an intentional breach of the peace agreement.
¿Y qué pasó después?
Regardless of who knew what, when, the heavenly principles shattered 2 moons and flung the other
Dos de las
beyond
3
the
lunas.
skies.
¿Espera, 2?
Whether the goddesses
la
managed to
tercera?
escape Nibelung's captivity after his fall, nobody knows.
Es la que se supone que sigue
But
viva,
this
¿no?
much is certain. From that day on, the moons no
O que no
longer
saben cómo
belonged to Tibet.
desapareció.
The rejections slowly drained their power until eventually they passed away.
So that's the full story.
You say the moon ceased belonging to Teyvat from then on.
¿Cómo nació
Why
Colombina?
then would
Exacto.
Colombina be born here?
That is perhaps due to the lingering connection between the frost moon, which was not shattered, and this world. You could see it as the 3 sisters' dying wish. They never desired war. All they ever wished for was to protect this land.
I see.
If the final fate of the 3 goddesses is as you say, then Colombina faces the same grave danger.
Ajá.
Our investigation has yet to bear fruit.
Y ella no debería de estar pagando
We
lo de
must
las 3
hurry.
diosas, la verdad.
Yeah, you're right. Let's keep going.
Vaya. Encerradas. ¿Qué es lo que te digo? La del fondo se parece muchísimo a Colombina. Nah. Sarinia Altaraide.
Should we trust him to keep his promise?
We have to. There's nothing else we can do.
Promesa. Ay, qué bueno. Fuá.
We're finally here. Guessing we'll need to activate this thing?
Indeed. I was a little worried about that at first, but as we got closer, I sensed that the Kuvaki within it flows unimpeded. It should be functioning normally. The only issue is how to activate it. It's looking a little worse for wear.
What about the cores from some of the other devices we've seen? Can we repair it using those?
In all likelihood, yes. I imagine that would have been the Hyperborean's backup plan. Let's look for some cores.
Ok. Forma de activar el dispositivo. Hay que buscar núcleos. Ush, claro que sí.
Element for the...
Observe, be silent. Night falls.
Vale. Ahí está.
Walk up, then jump down.
Walk up. Hacia el núcleo del dispositivo. Esto.
That should be enough cores. Let's head back.
Uno. Dos.
The device is up and running. It's hard to believe that the ancients were capable of constructing such things.
Yeah.
Paimon sees our destination! It's right up ahead!
Yes, let's go.
Para el interior del lugar. Ve, si es el lugar en donde habíamos encontrado la médula lunar, ¿qué no? Ve, eran las tres diosas, pero una tenía la figura más grande que las otras dos, porque era una luna más grande.
This is where the people of Hyperborea communicated with the moons. We need only place the moon marrow upon this platform on Moon Prayer Night, and we shall be able to open a portal to the moon and send our moon goddess back home. The assumption being, of course, that we can find her first.
Uy, tengo una pregunta. ¿Dónde está más allá del cielo, verdad?
That's right. You want to know if it's safe there, don't you?
Sí, podría estar contaminado por el abismo.
And yet, she has no choice but to return. You know this.
Sí.
Oh, that's not the only issue here. This is the end of the line, right? We've explored everything we can. And despite looking at historical artwork and talking to people from Hyperborean times, we're still no closer to learning Colombina's name.
Exacto.
If it's not too much trouble, could you tell me exactly what Alice said to you about finding her name?
Oh, sure. What she said was,
Then your first job is to find it. As a moon goddess, I'm sure she must have a name she identifies with. Neither Colombina nor Kutar is her true name, and she's never really accepted either of them.
Los tiene que aceptar ella
Is it
misma.
not also possible that she has never had a true name? Not at any point in history?
That would be a hard pill to swallow. But at this point, we may have to accept that that is the truth.
No one knows how she came into being, and she certainly doesn't have parents in any sense that we're aware of. Perhaps she was never granted a name at all.
But does that mean there's no way to get Colombina back? She's just gonna disappear and there's nothing we can do about it?
Huh? Wait, why all this pessimism? Was it the way I phrased this question?
¿Qué quieres decir?
You all seem to be taking this in completely the wrong way. Well, just because she's never had a real name in the past doesn't mean she can't have one now.
Exacto, ella misma puede elegir uno, aceptarlo y volver a aparecer,
Think about what
porque
Alice said
ya volvió a
again.
existir.
She never once said that you'd have to find a new name, did she?
Are you saying what I think you're saying?
¿Nosotras podemos darle un nombre?
Yes. Names are anchors that connect us to the world. If she doesn't have one already, then all we have to do is create one, no? It's like... yes. Traveler, when you first arrived in Teyvat, do you think you would have turned around if someone behind you shouted, "Hey, Tumaini"?
No.
But what about now?
Ah.
I understand what you mean.
Life is a long journey. Even the friends and family by our side can change over time. When people call you by different names, what matters isn't so much the words themselves, but what they symbolize. And of course, whether that resonates with you. Ether. So,
Uy, uy, uy.
close your eyes.
Es como
and
yo que en
picture the
realidad
moon
les
goddess
digo un
in your
nombre, pero no
mind.
es el verdadero.
If you were to call out to her in this moment, what would you say?
Colombina. Todos se han referido a ella como Colombina.
Colombina.
Exacto.
Colombina.
My mom would call her Colombina too.
Well, she has long forsaken everything that Kutar represents. I think from now on I should call her Colombina too.
Exacto.
Well, it sounds to me like you found your answer.
Are you sure? Is it really that simple?
No tenían que encontrar nada,
We found
exacto.
her this whole time, and not for lack of trying.
For a journey like this, the process is every bit as important as the outcome. Had you not searched far and wide, rejecting every other answer you were offered, how could you have come to an answer you felt was finally correct? Oh, it all makes sense now.
Exacto.
This has
A fuerza los
Alice's
estaba
fingerprints
forzando a
all over
viajar
it.
para poder,
Are
obviamente,
you
que ellos mismos
suggesting
pudieran
that
pensar.
Mage knew from the start that
Porque si
Colombina
no, no es
never
nada
had a real
divertido.
name to begin with?
I can't say for sure, but I can definitely imagine her chuckling in satisfaction somewhere right now, saying, "Ah, what fun."
Lala, your antlers!
You should hurry. The festive moon has begun to rise.
Yeah.
Do not worry, for when you called the name Colombina just now, I could sense that the power within was enough to summon back the moon goddess.
Ah. Oye, pero entonces no nos vamos a poder comunicar con las diosas como tú estabas diciendo.
Yes.
¿Cuál es el
So,
nombre?
the thing is...
What's wrong now?
This is so annoying. I really want to explain how that whole thing works. Starting from the founding principles of Teyvat and... Oh, I could talk about this for hours.
Vaya.
But... Deep breaths, Nicole. Deep breaths. You're an angel. A sober, sensible, solemn angel who has her priorities straight.
Okay then. Sorry for asking. Clearly a bad call
Todo
on
bien.
Paimon's part.
Anyway, you all need to hurry. Last thing, remember how it felt when you called out that name.
Then
Vale.
it is agreed.
By the name Colombina, we shall find her.
Then we'll throw her the best Moon Pair Night party ever!
And at last, we will send her home.
Nice. Avisa a todos para llamar a Colombina en lugares distintos. Tú vas al sitio donde la conociste.
I can barely move anymore.
Ay, pobrecita.
My consciousness is fading away. Have they come back out? I'd love to see them one more time.
Córrele, por favor, córrele, viajera. Tabitha-san. Salva a la pobrecita.
Didn't make it.
Could you tell me your name?
My name is...
Colombina! Colombina! Are you here? Colombina! That's the name you gave when we first met. And it's what I've called you ever since.
Colombina.
It's a fine name. I have many fond memories of Colombina, and so do all of your friends.
Oh.
If you like this name,
No. ¿Se desapareció?
Looking for me?
¡Oh! Ya se recuperó.
I like it. You can carry on using it. My name is Colombina Hyposelenia.
Colombina de Pusilínea no tenía apellido y ahora sí se puso un apellido.
Colombina Hyposelenia. That's a wonderful name.
Yep.
I never thought that Colombina would become my real name. But after I met you and my other friends, the things that this name stood for slowly began to change. It went from being a Fatui code name to something my friends call me.
Colombina ha cambiado mucho desde que la conocí. Ahora incluso se atreve a contar cómo se siente.
What is it? Why aren't you saying anything?
I'm just so happy for you.
Thank you. So, where's everyone else?
We can go and meet them very soon. Everyone went to different places to try calling your name.
Great. I'd like to thank them as well. Everyone's done so much for me. Searching for my name.
Solo tenía que
entering those ancient
aceptar su
ruins.
nombre.
Huh? Wait, so you were...
Yes, I was there. Not physically, but my consciousness was still holding on. I followed you the whole way.
Starting from when?
You turned around and called out my name while you were in Nasha Town. Do you remember?
Así que fue ahí. Juraré que alguien me tocó por detrás. Quizá de alguna forma supe que era Colombina.
Let's go. We don't want to keep them waiting.
Sure. In that case, come with me.
Qué bonito.
But
¿Qué?
before that, could you call my name one more time?
Sure. Come with me, Colombina Hyposelenia.
Ay, pero qué bonito. Ay, qué bueno que no se murió, en serio.